In this video, we'll look at tf.math.absolute, and what this does is it calculates the absolute value of a tensor. And here is the link to the tf.math, and I've imported the libraries NumPy and TensorFlow. Now let's look at an example. We'll get started by creating a tensor x is equal to tf.constant, and inside of this we'll use the values minus 2.25, 3.25, and these are the same exact values that are in the docs. If we print x, we see that it's a tensor with these two values, and if we do a dot numpy on it, we see just the values of minus 2.25 and 3.25. Now to get the absolute values, what we can do is use tf.abs. So tf.abs x, and we can print the output. In the output, we should see that the minus sign for the 2.25 is removed, so we get the positive sign. And if you notice, we haven't typed tf.math, so we could do that as well. We could type tf.math.abs, and we should still get the same output. Now, this was the case when we had the real numbers. If we have complex numbers, the it would still work just fine. For these, we'll create a number. Let's say this number is minus 2.25 plus 4.75j, and the second number, let's say this is minus 3.25 plus 5.75j, and we'll put each of these in square brackets. So we are changing the dimensions of the tensor, and we apply the same tf.math.abs, and in the output we see that the values have now changed, and these values are calculated as follows. These are the if we square the absolute values of uh, these numbers that are there, we get the above number. For example, if we take minus 2.25, so we can say we'll remove the 2 point minus sign on it. We say 2.25 square of that plus 4.75 square of that, and then we're going to take the square root of this, so 0.5, and so in the output we see that this is 5.2559. Likewise, we can look at the other set of numbers and use 3.25. So we have 3.25 and 5.75. Then we should get the 6.604, and that's what we have. So that's how the absolute value. That's how we can get the absolute values using TensorFlow.